Welcome to Tennessee. The falls here are beautiful. I want to take a few minutes and talk about a concept called semi-autonomous work groups. Some time ago, I was working with a group to do some team development around semi-autonomy. During the introduction, one of the members said, "I thought we were autonomous." A manager quickly got up and said, "No, you're semi-autonomous." After a few minutes of a energized discussion, I said, "Take out a piece of paper and write down your definition of autonomy and semi-autonomous work groups." As you can imagine, after a few minutes, I had them read their definitions, and out of the 30 people, they all sounded different. So then I began to explain to them a model to help define and bring clarity to the word semi-autonomy. You may also have heard these groups called self-directed work teams. Hopefully this model will bring clarity to that definition. This model is based on the work of Charles Crone, James Clark, and Will McWhinney in their work in the late 60s and early 70s. In this example, we have 5 individuals in this work group. Around the work group is a boundary. It's like a property line. Everything inside the boundary belongs to the work group, everything outside belongs to someone else. You'll also notice that the boundary is dotted. It contracts when the work group does not accept the responsibilities, and it expands when the group is able to take on more responsibility and develops and matures. Each member of the work group has specific responsibilities. Of course, there's the work. They must perform it safely. They do some level of maintenance on their equipment, and they meet the quality or expectations of the work group. Each work group also has a leader. It might be called a team leader, lead operator, team coordinator, or other various names. The leader is responsible for coordinating the work of the group. He also provides communication internally for the group and externally. This position is generally appointed by management and is not rotated, although sometimes it has been. Other leadership positions on the team or work group might be a safety representative, a quality coordinator, or a team trainer. These positions are normally rotated to provide an opportunity for the members to become more proficient in each one of these functions. On the outside is a boundary manager. This would be a supervisor or a department head. They're responsible for monitoring the boundary to make sure that the work group is operating within sight of their parameters and moving into a control function when they do not. For example, if the work group is not meeting its objectives, the boundary manager might go in and provide training or work with the group to find out what some of the causes are to assist them. They might be the first person in the help chain. The boundary manager is also a resource to the group to provide training, problem solving, and whatever resources they might need. So what's the definition of a semi-autonomous work group? Well, it depends. It depends on the objectives of the organization, and it depends on the willingness and ability of the individuals involved in the work group. So until next time, have a nice day.